Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, October 28th. It is 9:47. What? A.M. on the dot. I know I said I would go live at 10, but I seen some people in the chat and I didn't want to be rude. I wanted to know. I want people to know I see you in the chat, so I came a little bit early. That means a lot to me. You're how you say it. You showing up early than expected, so I can come and say hello. So let's just get into it. It's Friday, Freestyle Friday. It is hot topics. It's the wrap up of the week. We go over everything that we saw on YouTube, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not. We're gonna talk about it. It could be a versus day, like an example. Roz versus Sharita, Chase versus what's her name? Disc jockey, something like that as an example. But before I start, I want to say shout out to the replay game. Got the best seat in the house. What's up to the Bush watchers and the podcast listeners? Welcome. Thank you, Brave Hearts and Eagle Eyes, for always making me feel special when I come live because it's not easy. Your support is appreciated and it is felt. And I just, want to say thank you and welcome to everyone that's viewing, the audience, spectating, and people from near and far. Thank you. Hello, people. Lasagna, you are a member. Thank you, Lasagna, for starting off the live with such a decent announcement. I don't know. I know you was in here earlier, so I didn't get a chance to say thank you. But I would like to thank Lasagna before coming a member and just showing an example of what a member look like. So before I get to that, I'm going to start saying hello to the people in the chat. Okay, we're going to do a roll call. Lasagna is in the building. Lasagna is a member. Lasagna is a podcast listener. That's the third. That's the third level membership. Go check it out if you haven't. Jersey girl in the building. Detroit, Susan. Good morning, Susan. I just had a cup of coffee. Hello, April Lee, the Leo, Michelle P at work tuning in. Oh, have a nice day at work, Michelle. Lakeisha, New York is in the building. Sharon is in the building. Miss YouTube on fire. The wisest lady on YouTube. That's how I feel when I see Miss YouTube on fire. Just, interact, engage, uh, voice her opinion in this chat. The wisest woman ever, I think. Miss LB, hi Ann Fleming, how are you? Shalanda, that girl, I'm that girl has a page. If you haven't already gone and subscribed to Shalanda, I'm that girl. Dion, New York City, hi to people from New York City is in the building. Brooklyn, what's it? Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Harlem, Staten Island, and of course the Bronx. Stand up, right? Let's see. Oh, thank you, Miss YouTube on fire. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. Take your time. There's no obligation to become a member. You see if you like it. I named them, what you probably expected me to name them. I named them the Bush Watchers. No, I'm going in order. Replay Gang, Bush Watcher, and Podcast Listener. That's the name of my memberships because I feel like that's what I shout out like most of the time. I feel like those are three categories that many of people can identify with when they want to become a member. I appreciate that. I will get my subscription soon. Take your time. Take your time. You're welcome, Miss YouTube on fire. Let's get started. It's been a lot going on in these YouTube streets. I've been looking, I've been dibbing, I've been dabbing, gathering little tidbits here and there because I don't like to like fully dive into anyone's like commentary. So my thing is like let's see when it comes to commentators going back and forth. I think it's a reasonable question to ask where and what is the end game like. Like let's keep it 100. What's the end game between Sharita and Roz? Are they going to go like deeper? Are they going to get more vicious towards each other? Or are they going to grow tired of one another? Are they going to burn out from talking about each other? Right? Thank you, Ann. I'll sub again if you don't stop your channel. I'm gonna. Oh, no, no, no. This one right here. This one right here. I have much faith in. I feel like Bronx Girl was a test, a trial, and this one right here. I feel like this is my baby that I could grow and it could see so much benefits and just something that I built from the ground up. Hey Teresa falling out the bushes and say happy Friday. Thank you for falling out the bushes and landing on your feet. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Thank you. Oh, hey Virgo 73 and Sheila in the house. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, so it's just like where do they come to end with their like rhetoric or with their beef that they got going on. Now it's getting a little bit too dumb for me and too like unnecessary shit. Like if you have that much hate towards someone or dislike someone that much. Jacqueline is in the building. Shanti is in the building. Sabrina is in the building. If you have that much hate towards someone or dislike or disdain, that you have to dig and pry into their personal information. I'm talking about all parties involved. No one is singled out. That you want to come to YouTube and how you say it and plaster it all over YouTube so people can draw a conclusion or a judgment about you or one another. I think that's going too far. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not a journalist. I'm not an investigative reporter. Okay, I'm not an investigative reporter. I am not going to dig deep in your financial history. I'm not going to dig deep to see where you live. I don't care. That doesn't like if that does not like how you say it impress me, that doesn't like do anything for me. I wouldn't even care what you did when you're not on these YouTube streets. You know? Talking about deceased relatives and posting people pictures. Can she go any lower? I'm just saying, like, what's the point? You know how much like let's keep it 100. Me setting up this live and putting thought into this live and a topic behind this live, that consists of a 24-hour like mind meditation on Mondays and Fridays if I keep it consistent. I just, some people just get out and just do anything. And I don't want the chat to think this is because this is a neutral platform. I'm gonna like, not bash Sharita. I'm not gonna bash Roz. But if I see something that's like similarities, going back and forth, that's a similarity, you know, and going to see who could pull the most info on someone to bring it to their chat for entertainment or just for like shock value. Yeah. I see Sharita's trying to like go in a different direction with the comedy and the parodies, shit, you still digging. You still poking the skits. Like that have messages behind it. Every skit has a message in it. Every skit has a jab. Every skit has a sub to it. You know what I mean? So it's like no one wins. It's ridiculous at this point. It is ridiculous, very much so ridiculous. I wonder if the feelings was already there from the gate. No, I don't think so. They liked each other. They was cool. They got to know each other. They just probably didn't have the chemistry that they wanted people to think they have. I didn't see no chemistry between Roz and Sharita. Not saying that's a good thing, a bad thing. Everyone don't mesh well. They was just YouTube friends, and that's okay. YouTube friends is what it is. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ann Fleming, for becoming a new member. I appreciate that. Ann Fleming, Lasagna. I'm not going to go down the line, but if you are interested in the membership, check it out for yourself. No obligation at all. Skits making fun of Rod's health is evil and definitely isn't funny. I don't think it's funny. Or and I think I'm not going to say I think it's evil when whomever or whatever you may call yourself or identify yourself as. Andrea, how you doing? Oh, laughing at an old new member. Thank you, Ann Fleming. I remember you from Bronx Girl. I appreciate your support and sticking by my side and believing that I have something that can grow. And you are helping me. I appreciate everyone that believes in me. So, I could bring it back for my members and my supporters because I want them to see a different side of me. They do. That's why they support me. Thank you. Um, and you know what's evil? Someone talking about this deceased child of a mother that's still in mourning and grieving. That's evil to me, right? A lot of things that people think are evil, I don't think are evil. That's evil to me. You know, I just hate original Lou. It's sick to speak over anyone that's right. It's sick and disgusting. But I don't want to like focus on that too much because Roz is still in a grieving process. She's still mourning her son, Mac Myron, her beloved son. He's here. He's in spirit. He's not gonna rest just yet until he know his mother's okay. He know that she need he knows that his presence and his spirit is felt. She feel his spirit. So I don't know. I thought people talking about her deceased son, Mac Myron, is a dead subject, but I think it should be a dead subject, and we shouldn't give them any highlight their moments. So I just feel like with Roz and Sharita, because they both have something to offer, they could take a step back. Good morning, Tater. I just think they could both take a step back just for a week. Don't gotta talk. Don't bring my name. I won't bring your name up unless you are, have something that I need to address. Like I think they could give a break from each other because I'm not gonna sit here and say what is right and what is wrong. I feel like what is wrong to me is out of everything, it's talking about someone deceased son. I don't care who you are, because I'm not scared of people. I think it's absolutely disgusting, and I'm gonna leave it like that. So with Roz and Sharita, I hope that they come to an end. At least put that shit to the side for a week. Like go into something else because there are new people. Like you know what? With Sharita, she surprised me. Even if her and Roz parted ways and they should never to speak of anything again. The dark side, the direction she went into was surprising to me. Not surprising, but not shocking, but like, whoa, dang, really? You supporting that person? No. Even if you and this person had a falling out? No. That is absolutely I don't know. As a woman, as someone that, have talent, because I feel like you do have talent. You make people laugh. If you can make people laugh, that's a talent. Like supporting people that we probably in the normal world be like in the back of our minds be like that person is so beneath me. Okay? That's what I gotta say about that. Hey SK, stopping through. Stay for a little while, SK. That's where Roz is at this point. You know? Good. Hi Lasagna, good morning. Shout out to Lasagna. Lasagna is a true supporter. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you how she's a true supporter. Not because she's a badge member, but that just goes to show that people do have their faith in me and they do support me, which is a good thing and a beautiful thing. But I don't, because she wasn't in here when I was speaking about this live, but I want to thank Lasagna and shout her out and bring her to the head of the class because I was in someone else's chat and that was my first time in his chat. His name was Mr. Palmer. I was disgusted and I was blown away by his commentary. So I'm talking to her and I shared his video and I said, oh, she's like, I saw you in his chat and I saw your comment. That made me feel good to know that my supporters have the same idea that I have in mind, going to watch other people that are like not something that we would support, but we just listen in. He read my comment politely and he probably blocked me, but his commentary is absolutely like not next to Kevin Samuels, but under Kevin Samuels. So when he read my comment politely, even though he was like, sidetracked by the comment, I was like, yeah, he weak. Mr. Palmer is weak. But thank you, Lasagna, for just letting me know you were supporting me, not supporting me, but who you support and letting me know you was in the chat and you saw my comment. I just, that's where I want us to all go around YouTube and see different people. We could come back and talk about it. That's how you build your page. That's how you build your foundation. So thank you, Lasagna. I appreciate you. She making fun of Rod's health is evil. Well, I read that already. I'm sorry, because Lasagna came in. Thank you, Lasagna. Thank you, Candace. Here we go, Miss YouTube on fire. Raj really don't say a word about Freestyle Friday. Can y'all hear me? Ugh, listen. Oh my gosh, my internet went out and I had to come and can you hear me, Candace? Thank you, boo. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. I had to go through to my oh gosh, they probably can't. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Yes? Okay, good. We back. My internet went out, so I had to come sign up on my okay. Thank you, boo. Candace, we a duo. We a pair. I'm gonna keep it that way. But if anybody asks, I'm gonna kiss to the time I'm on this platform. It's Candace. I'm gonna make her happy and keep her happy. That's what I'm gonna do with Candace. Anybody else, I just discard you like trash and shit because your actions afterwards are now telling and revealing. These holes on YouTube are so obvious. And I mean like YouTube holes, and I'm not saying anyone in particular, but they do exist. Okay, and that's my commentary for the YouTube host for the day. But yes, Candace, I'm definitely going to make you happy, keep you happy as my mod and as a friend. We grow together, we grow together. I felt like a lot of people that want to have a decent YouTube channel and go somewhere and show that I'm not here just to talk shit. I could grow my channel. They can do it, right? So can y'all hear me? Let me read this because I see the mic going up. Raj really don't say. All right, reread that. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, so good morning, K-Bug. And so let's read just me for the ones that's just filling in. Good morning. But how can the squad be okay with Chase after she told Ross to dig up her dead son and go suck it? What? No, let me read this. Just me. I want to start over. I'm here to answer any questions, and we're here to talk about it on this Freestyle Friday. I'm going to go back again. I'm going to post this comment because that's the right thing to do. I want the audience to see this. This is a neutral channel, and this is what neutral being means. Someone coming in here posing a question like that, right? Okay, good morning, just me. But how can the squad be okay with Chase after she told Roz to go dig up uh, her deceased son? I won't say deceased. I don't like that word. Deceased son and go suck it D and also talked about how her mom is on. But you're mad at other people who have said less. Listen, Mrs. Just Me, I think you're right. But you know what? Roz and from what I heard, I need to go see that Chase apologized. And I commend Chase for apologizing. And I know that if Chase apologized, she meant what she said. Right? And she know that she was wrong on that subject, on that topic, on that like disgusting just thing that she had said about this woman's deceased son. That's the difference. She apologized for her and it's disgusting. It was disgusting. So if a woman of Chase like nature and apologized to Ross for what she said, because she knows she was wrong from the time she said it, from the time she began to say it, and apologize, that is something to give somebody credit for. She offered an apology and Ross accepted it. Right? Am I right or wrong? Did she accept the apology? Because they support Chase and adult sisters. They support Chase and adult sisters, right? Here we go. Let's go to Sheila. Did y'all see the there we go. Thank you. Miss YouTube on Fight the Wisest Woman on YouTube. See? No. Here we go. And thank you, Just Me. Candace, if you could just, say, well, what you have been doing, what you do, just answer the questions I can't see because I'm at the bottom right now. So the questions in the comments in the middle, just, we'll talk anyway. Just, you could answer them at your own free will. So look, YouTube on Fire said, absolutely, Chase did apologize for all she did. I think that's commendable. Right? I think that is a woman of integrity that know that she was wrong before she knew she was wrong when she was saying shit. I knew she was wrong. We knew she was wrong. She knew she was wrong. She apologized. And she should have apologized as a woman and as a human and as a mother. Okay? Thank you, Just Me. So Just Me is here. She said, Chase is chasing views like, that's why she apologized. Y'all can't be that vote. No, that's not why she apologized. People don't apologize if they don't mean it at the time. I'm not saying everybody, but her apologizing and the Rod Squad, embracing her, and the adult sisters embracing the Rod Squad, they knew it was sincere. I didn't hear an apology, but I knew it was sincere. I'm glad she apologized. It's not about a view. Nobody's getting these views where they are on primetime TV and they got their own talk show. So the views is the least of anybody worries. Just me, Ann Fleming, she said, these people really making my ass itch, will them not accepting their growth. Listen, they don't have to be buddy. They don't have to link up. They don't have to collab. They don't have to do none of that. I'll appreciate if they don't. I don't know. I'm in the middle. Let me go down to the comments because listen, she apologized. Roz accepted it. She accepted it as a sincere apology. She should have apologized. She don't have to accept no one else's apology unless she know it's sincere and it's coming from a good place. That's the last thing I would do to get views is apologize if that's a hot topic, a hot button for her. So think about it like that. Okay. Roz can accept any apology she wants. They made up and that's that. Like it doesn't just stop at it's that's that. You know, people have questions and people have like how you say it. People have questions and they have like reservations about people on YouTube. And I'm gonna move on. Chase apologizing to Roz is something that a real, if y'all want to speak of a real woman, if you want to speak about real people with integrity, character, values, and morals, then she just exhibit that she came before her supporters, Roz supporters, the whole YouTube sector, and apologize to Roz about the disgusting things that she has said about her deceased beloved son, Mac Myron. Right? What do you mean that it's for views? It couldn't possibly be just for views. You talking about that's we vulnerable. No, Chase made herself vulnerable in that moment. Right? Because she don't want to be looked at and her children come like, yo, mom, what was up with that? That's the only thing you could think of. You're not evil with us. You don't think evil like that at home. Why are you so evil on YouTube? Right? We already know that Chase is a dictator. She the best that come. And we I don't care. She's a dictator. Right? Didn't she like chop DJ head off? She's still chopping her head off. Right? I thought they was going to be cool, but DJ like disregarded and discarded Chase so soon, so fast. You know, that was just crazy. Now they going back and forth with each other. DJ, you are no match for Chase. You are no match for Chase. Chase is running circles around you. I heard you so humble this morning. I was like, I thought that woman over there that think that she run YouTube, that she formed like alliances, not alliances. She build networks and organizations, right? She has a cult following. She's a conscious thinker, but you have this woman that catfished you from New York. What you said about New York people, we rats. Listen. Here we go. So, just me, right? Rod, wait. Did I pin your comment? No, I didn't pin it. So, just me. Bronx, you still seem like you're scared to really speak how you feel. You're kind of still one-sided. Don't gaslight me. You cannot gaslight me. If anyone, damn, I don't even got no, dang, this is, you know what? Okay, this is just a preview. If anyone have the same sentiments and the same feelings that just me have, right? So if I ask this question again, just randomly, somebody put it in the chat just randomly, I want you to be prepared. Like if I say, listen, if anyone could give me a concrete, clear, and concise statement or point of view, in my opinion, in your opinion, of how I am still one-sided, I would drop $25 in your Cash App. I am paying you to tell me where I'm going wrong. I'm paying you. Well, I'm going to pay you, or not pay you. No, not pay you. Because even if I don't agree or disagree, I'm still going to drop it. If you can tell me, just me, how I am one-sided and scared to speak on how I feel, the pot is open. Please tell me how I am one-sided. Here we go. That's what you want to know? I spoke about them yesterday. How do I feel about legend and diva relationship? They was going together when we was talking, you know? Let me say this, and I'm going to say it again. One more time, I don't care about them. Legend is not my type. He's not someone that can easily persuade me or influence me. I'm not that type of woman. I have a mind of my own. I am a free spirit. I'm a carefree spirit. You know, we were friends. We had an understanding. Him and Diva are who they are. They are not a power couple. And when a man dates two women, he leaves the stronger one for the weaker one because the weaker one thought she won. Right? That's all I'm saying. If you want to know about us, I don't care about them. Like, that's not something I would, he was not something I would bring him home to my family, meeting someone off of YouTube. Right? No, that's it. That's all. Just me. I don't care. That's how they want it to be. Like, he's a narcissist. And I'm going to say that again. He is a narcissist. He is in the beginning stages of doing what he do. That's what they do. Love bomb. They have people, like, just an example, just me thinking that, he was doing sabotaging behind the scenes. And I knew every step he would make. But people took what he said seriously. And I'll leave it at that. Like, let's just hope that they survive each other. That's what we do. Surviving legend and diva. He has mental issues that is untreated. Maybe she encouraged him to take some medicine because he looked like he lost weight. He got his fingernails trimmed. He didn't have on his glasses. He looked disheveled. He looked disoriented. He was eating a piece of cake with some milk in front of him like he was a child. And we're going to get... Don't ask me no more, just me, okay? I got other things to talk about. I answered your question, just me, okay? You get me side, you get me off track, just me. All right? Don't do that, please. Please, don't do that. Now, let me go to the other people and their questions, just me. Just me just came in to sidetrack me. You did a good job. Okay. Okay, so let me just go to the bottom. Okay, here we go. Wait, truth be said, but you said you wasn't dating, never met up or anything, that y'all was just having PH conversation. What are you talking about? I'm not answering no more questions about this man. Me and this man why the fuck? Never said that. I said, excuse my language. First and foremost, I would never be with a man that's sitting there going to the front of the line for another woman. And if we never met up, that's a good thing. I would never have met up with him, even though we had an opportunity to meet up. We would never meet up. I am too cute to be waiting for someone to say whether they want something or not. 10 to 15 to 20 men done replaced this man already. What? Okay, let me go back up. Dating, I could talk to anybody I want to. Me and him would keep our private, we would keep it private between us. I'm not a YouTube hoe. I'm not a submissive woman, not to him. She is. Now, if you want to get technical, if you want to take something back, I'm not going to be your mod. You can't tell me that you wasn't saying things to her that you haven't said to me. You can't tell me that you did not try to make things right before you officially made it official with me. And let me just sum it up for Legend and Leela, Legend and Bronx Girl, right? We have closed that chapter. He went his way, I went my way 4 months ago. I did not believe in his ideology and his beliefs. That's like, something like, and a lot of people be like, they have a type. Just because you have a type, that doesn't mean you're compatible. We're not compatible at all, ever, in any shape, form, or fashion. And let me just go down, because not a hot girl, someone, because I ain't fucked none of them. I'm just an attractive woman. And if I meet a guy and he meet me, we don't have anything in common. We're not wasting each other's time. I don't waste people's time at all. Don't waste mine. You know what I mean? 10 to 15, right? Because you need to at least to meet 10 to 15 to 20 men these days in time, just talking to them, just bypassing them to see if that's the right one. How you meet one man and think that's the one for you? People are not who they are. People are deceitful. Okay? So let's go back up to the questions. Let me see. I can't title anyone to quit. Show me who you are, I'll believe you. Like, come on. Y'all don't know me like that. At least the people that don't know me and want like clarification with me and this man, Look, one more question. So how, because I know this is probably one of diva hoes. So how you just said he was dating you and diva at the same time? He was. He was talking to us at the same time, whoever he was talking to. Dating, we was talking. We never made a date. We never met up with each other. He was talking to me when he was talking to Diva. You think he just, so if he just started talking to Diva after me and she got him at her home already, then that makes her what? The weaker one, the thirsty one. 3 months, you met a man on YouTube and you got him at your house. Say that. Truth be told. Okay. Here we go. Legend, the king is back. Lord, girl, this is what I be saying. Don't let dick influence y'all. We're not talking about legend. This not about that hoe or his hoe. And if he got his hoes in here, if she got her hoes in here, I'd go dark. But we don't want to go dark. We was talking about Chase and DJ. Let's get back to them. It's more like entertaining talking about them. Chase she apologized. I appreciate her apology from my end, from a New Yorker, right? And now we going on DJ. No. It's not explained. It's giving them clarification. So just in case I said something that they misunderstood, is right here in plain view. You know what I mean? I'm good. I could talk about different things. I could talk about anything anybody want to, ask me a question about. Because this is going to be an ongoing thing about me and this man that I have no dealings with, that I never had sex with, that I never even kissed. Like, that should be like, I don't know. That should be an example right there. Like, stop bringing me and this man together. Like, I said what I said. Nobody said nothing when he was sabotaging my name. I can sabotage him if I want to. I have like cute friends that want to take me out to dinner and Broadway plays. Like, ew. I'm not taking in no strays. Get off a legend dick. I'm not on it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Bronx state should let sleeping dogs sleep. Real talk. Thank you. Let's go back to the topic at hand. And DJ, I hear that she's entertaining racist people. Entertaining racist people. Oh, look at now, Bronx. Don't tell me to calm down. You can call me Leela, but don't tell me to calm down. Because I heard just because I said it like that because I was telling this friend, I was just joking. I was like, I'm gonna have a hot girl summer. She's like, if that's what you do. So I'm thinking a hot girl summer is women going around sleeping with different men. Just me. Okay, so I was taking it back when you said a hot girl summer, which I love. Megan Thee Stallion. I love her. I love her music. If you want to know how I think as a woman. Oh gosh. Okay, let me back up, or let me look at this. Look. Let's read one more comment from Diva Hoes. Diva Hoes, because they so happy that they got a place to come and talk. After this, truth be told, we're gonna block you, stupid hoe. You are a hoe. If I say you're a hoe, you're a hoe. And I'm not a hoe, boo, and you're not cute because Diva look way better than you, hoe. You just mad I see how you damn near had to break down about this internet dick. No, see, you're a hoe. Okay, you're sucking the dick of legend. He's a hoe too. Right? You probably eating out. Let me stop. All right. You're a hoe. Let's block this hoe. We're going to do it in real time. We're blocking this hoe. I let these hoes come over here. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to conduct themselves. You know what I mean? Like, cute. Like, and you're not cute. Like, you hiding behind a letter. Okay? A letter. We're not going to bring Diva and her looks in this because there's no competition at all. At all. Our mannerisms are different. Our swag is different. Our feminism are different. Our intellect is different. Our logic is different. Our insight is different. Our view is different. Our personalities are different. Right? Big that hoe up. And you say bye hoe. Okay? We blocking this hoe. This is what we got to do to this hoe in real time. Block this hoe. And you are a hoe. Fuck, she thought she was. Don't she know if I say you a hoe, you a hoe? And that's it. That's all. Bye, hoe. Yeah, wave to the hoe, bye. If you're going to send your hoes over here, send some intellectual ones over here. Send some intellectual hoes over here. Ugh. Okay. Listen, SK, you want to call in? Bronx girl, see that whole word? Shaking my head. That's not a New York thing. Maybe a bird. You acting like a hoe now too, SK? If I say the word hoe, I'm going to say the word hoe. It's not limited to just New York. But if I'm sitting here cursing your ass out, you a hoe. If you acting like a hoe, you a hoe. You know the one that just got blocked? The one that's going hard for another hoe? And another hoe? You a hoe. I'm not going hard for nobody. If you going hard for someone that hard, you are a hoe. That's what the hell hoe means. SK. If you didn't know. The fuck? You better brush up on your hoe words. Look, block me, hoe. You blocked. And don't call. Yeah, I'm telling you, these people are crazy. How you taking it personal because I'm calling someone else a hoe? You going that hard for someone else. Look, she said, block me, hoe. She wanted to call me that so bad. She'll text me and be like, fuck you, Bronx girl. How are you so freaking gullible? Like, I don't want fake bitches around me. Don't call me. If you're a fake bitch, you're going to get cursed out. I know a fake bitch when I see one. I didn't think SK was fake. I just thought that she probably was a fucking hoe, a mode. What is this? Bronx girl. Don't. Candace, don't block her, please. Don't block SK. She needs me. She needs me. Don't block her. Did you block her? What's wrong with y'all females? I don't understand. What's wrong with y'all females? I'm missing the comments because I have distractions. But I'm going to handle you and deal with you accordingly. Look, this is what she wanted to happen. Let's highlight this hoe for a second. I suck man dick only, bird bitch. She wanted to say this to me for a while. Now we're going to have to block this hoe. Get at me the best way you can. And this is not a skit. I feel like I have to say this to all these hoes that I'm dismissing and disregarding. They are pressed. That hoe is blocked. They are so pressed. They are, girl. This. Okay, here we go. Since I can't get into what I wanted to get into. Now, thank you for bringing me back, just me. Y'all act like Ross don't talk about people. Don't act like she only talks about people that talk about her. Again, I call BS. You call BS? She talk about people, they talk about her. It's a what is it called? It's a group, it's a community thing, right? So they talk about each other. Just because one know how to be vicious with their words more than the other, that's when the one get offended, right? They both vicious with their words when they go back and forth. Roz talk about people. Of course, that's how she, started her, I think her page. I don't know. I'm not sure. But everybody defend each one that they like. If you like Roz, if you're a Roz supporter, if you're Roz Squad, you defend her. If you're a Latrice supporter, you support Latrice, you defend her. Latrice got a set of content creators, that reaction channels that she have, they built up off of her name. So when people say that, Roz is using Latrice, no, she's content. But her supporters, her reaction channels uses her name and the name and her name in vain to make it look like they defending her. But no, they just want a piece of the pie also. So make that make sense, just me, right? Wouldn't that make more sense that people that have built YouTube channels defending Latrice, they're using her too for clout, one may say, for views, one may say, right? So no one is in this for the right reasons. If you are in it for the right reasons, what's the right reason? That's all I want to say. Here we go. Ross is a reaction channel. That's the point of her channel. Everyone talks about everyone. That's how social media works. That's exactly how social media works. Right? So, I want people to just, she started her page talking about someone. How can a mother that smokes weed and drinks with her teenage kids give mom advice? Get the F out of here. Listen, I see none of that. Okay? Let's not question any mothers or the way they parent their children. Maybe so what if she's I don't talk about parenting advice in any shape, form, or fashion, right? Her teenage kids, it is allowed to smoke and drink in your house with your kids, right? You can't do that. Listen, just me, no one getting mad listen, I don't get mad about any of this stuff. I don't take it personally. But what I'm saying is that, so someone talk about Roz, right? Someone talk about Roz. She's supposed to sit there all the time and just lie and take it. No, they talk about each other, just me. So you telling me that I'm not fair and I'm one-sided. This is being so one-sided. Why are you bringing up that in the chat? Like, so what if Rita, look, you still haven't told me that I'm one-sided. How am I one-sided? Yeah, this is Wild Out Friday. Jersey, exactly right. This is Wild and Out Friday. These hoes done came up in, not you, just me. Not you, Miss Terry Wilson. Not you too. Because I feel like y'all a little bit more decent in your questions. But just me. You still haven't told me how I'm one-sided. I just pointed out the differences between Roz, Sharita, Latrice. They talk about each other in the nice, nastiest, vicious way. Right? So if somebody say something about Latrice that Roz don't like, all her 20 reaction channels come to, I don't know. I got to check the computer, Candace. That's all I'm saying. You are not paying attention, just me. Pay attention, please. I think if you, I believe you are one-sided. I believe you want me to say something that I'm not going to say. What is it called? Just me. That I'm not going to say what you want me to say. You know why? I'm not going to say what people want me to say because I know how to balance it out. I'm not going to just say, I said in the beginning of the live that I'm not going to bash Sharita. I'm not going to bash Roz. If Roz and Sharita could go back and forth and I could come in the middle and tell them where they both wrong, which I believe they both wrong. Right? I've been told Roz, I don't like your parenting advice. I don't listen to it. I don't even watch Latrice. Now, if she make a statement that's something that matters, I'll watch her. Like if I want to hear Sarita say something or make a statement that matters, I'll watch it. Like what you want me to bring out what they said and no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Okay, here we go. Hey Terry, how you doing? Okay, I'm not a supporter trees. I call it how it is. There are people out here who don't care for one of them. I know. But listen, Latrice could get talked about. Wait, I don't care. Listen. Let me back this claim up. Bronx, you're supposed to be open. You're too quick to defend Roz. How? Roz said herself that she smoked weed with her kids. She cannot give, she can give parenting advice. If she want to smoke with her kids, she can smoke with her kids. I did not say I don't talk about people in their parenting because I don't. Would you want me to say that is wrong? That Roz smoked weed with her children, right? Do you know it's legal to smoke weed in New York City? I have grown kids. I have a little child. I smoke weed. What am I supposed to say? Roz, don't do that. You're a bad girl. Your biases is the reason why you have a problem with what she do. Just like Roz biases plays a big point in what she do and how she give her commentary on Latrice. Okay? You said you could never do that. Don't judge her. You don't want her judging Latrice, but you judging her. Right? Like, be for real. That's the least of my worries. It's like, oh my goodness, she's smoking weed with her kids. Hold on, y'all. I had to drink some water. Listen, Birthday Hayes, she's a familiar person and she's a familiar supporter. I'm not going to say familiar, excuse me. She's a supporter. Has a familiar name, so I know who she is. She said, I never heard Roz say that. What you mean? Terry, you can't smoke weed with your teenagers and then give parenting advice. No, ma'am. The parenting advice she gives to Latrice is on minors. There's a difference between minors, babies, and teenagers, right? What teenagers does she have? Her oldest is in her 30s. The second one was in his late 20s. Her middle child, right? Wait. I'm sorry. I don't know how old Juju is, respectfully saying his name. I don't know how. All her kids are over the age limit. Roz never said she smoked. Wait. Roz never said she smokes weed with her children. Okay, here we go. Had to fall out again, Braun. Speaking your mind is not one-sided. Jealousy is loud, and an empty wagon makes a lot of noise, period. Back in my bushes. Thank you. Okay, so it's legal in California. Do you know that weed is given to cancer patients? Do you know that weed is dispensed and is a pain reliever for many sick patients? So weed should be the least of your worries when it comes to being a parent. Okay. She absolutely said it. Teenagers are minors. They are minors when this happened. So you mean to tell me that she was smoking with kids, Latrice children age, right? What they were like 16, 17, 18. My oldest son started smoking when he was 14, and I told him not to. That was his choice. How can I stop him? He didn't smoke in the house. He knew I smoke. I didn't smoke around him, but sometimes I did. I smoke now around him. Like, what you gonna do? Call the people on me? You sick people. That's not something that I would even like elaborate on. That's the least of my worries. Now, if you want me to come forward and Roz been accused of, physically and excessive abuse to her minor children, yeah, I would definitely speak on that. But I'm not going to speak on something I didn't hear, that she smoked weed with her kids, her grown ass kids, or her kids that's under the age of 18. Okay, there we go. So you must not. So you're not upset about PH drinking and driving with her children, right? See, and that. Let me see. Here we go. So, no, I'll get back to you, girl. Okay, I see you in the chat. Let me go to Shanti. I'm sorry. And that video was never shown that she had a blunt or joint to her mouth, right? I just. Can we please like close this topic? I smoked weed with my dad when I got older. Right. What video is this Roz smoke cigarettes? Right, she does. I didn't see her smoke anything else. She don't even look like she a weed smoker. She thinks she too cute to smoke weed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could see myself going out with her having a good time under, extracurricular activities. I can't see her smoking weed. No, she too bougie to smoke weed. Right. So, no, I guess I am bugging, Terry. Bronx, you're bugging. A minor is a minor. So because they were teenagers and not 12, it's okay. It's a difference. When children start smoking weed on their own, going behind their parents' back, I wouldn't encourage it. At no 14, I wouldn't smoke with my 14-year-old. But that's when, usually teenagers start smoking weed. I can't see Roz smoking weed with her 14-year-old, 12-year-old child. Now, 17, 18, that's different. 16, 17, 18, I wouldn't smoke with them. I wouldn't allow them to have weed in the house. But if I know they smoke and I can't stop it, that's a difference. But I don't see her smoking weed. Okay, let me just go back, and this is it, and that's it. I'm not gonna continue to elaborate on Ra's parenting because I don't like. Let's talk about the older kids and with her. If you want to talk about me and her older kids, I'll touch on that. But like, no, I don't have nothing to say about her parenting. Just like I don't have anything to say about Latrice's parenting. The only thing I pointed out about Latrice's parenting was the allegations that were brought against her by her teenage son. Yeah, talking about one-sided. You hear what you want to hear. You know, I have spoke on Roz. I even interviewed Roz about her bringing the allegations of her Latrice minor child saying that he was assaulted. Did y'all forget about that? So what did Terry say? Do she got it? Is Terry like going off the cusp? You know, that's okay. No, her questions is okay. It's respectful. You know, Terry know that my mouth is slick and her mouth is slick. Everybody in here mouth is slick. But when you want to be disrespectful and that's not how it started on Tinder, then you getting blocked. I don't think what Terry is saying, because it's directed at me. You know, she think I'm one-sided. So she's asking me questions to see if I'm one-sided. You know, she could, that's her prerogative if she want to speak on people's parenting. That's what is a free, it's free for her to do. People want to hear. People want to hear about parenting from content creators, stuff like that, topics. You know, I just don't speak about anybody's parenting because that's not my place, and I really don't. Bertha, you said nope, someone else brought the allegations to light. Roz didn't bring those allegations to light. She didn't bring it to her channel. She wasn't the first one to I don't know, but you know, that's where I got the information from Roz about the allegations. If we're gonna get technical, you know. That video did not show her smoking weed. We're gonna get off that topic. Let's move on, you know. Let's move on. That video that Rita posted that got her page struck. Oh yeah. We're not gonna go into that because that's just a whole shit show. If your page gets struck, if anybody page gets struck, if Roz struck Rita Page, then she had the right to strike it. You know, I don't want anybody to think that, you know, just because you try to play my videos and you do something, you think you're gonna get me and like, you know, even if I am doxxed, like you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Come get me. I'd rather you come get me than post pictures of my financial history, post evidence or all that dumb shit that you do. I'm gonna still come up here and act like I'm that bitch. You should not stop me. You can't embarrass me. Because my mindset on YouTube is totally different. I'm a beast. I was born one. Believe what I tell you. So you using my content at free will, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to strike your page unless it's absolutely necessary. And when I strike your page, if I strike your page, when I strike your page, I'm going to do 3 strikes and you're out. Just Faye Kelly, I'm going to come to you, Bertha. Just me, it's obvious you don't care for Roz. Can you give one positive thing you have taken from watching Roz? Exactly. Give one positive thing. No, give 3. You gave 10 different things about Roz, opposing views. Give 3 reasons. Say 3 nice things about Roz in this chat right now, just me. 3 accurate and sincere things about Roz. Because if you can't say 3, if you can't say 2, if you can't say 1, then you are watching her for all the wrong reasons. That means you hate her. I don't watch people I hate or dislike like that to know so much about them that I could run a profile on them and run their jacket. Someone else told it to Roz, but Roz brought it to her channel, you know. And she shedded light on it, which she was supposed to do. She's a mandated reporter. She dotted all her I's and crossed all her T's. That right there was swept under the rug by Latrice supporters. They's like, oh, leave family business to family business. Yeah, right. Okay, that's what y'all do. Wait, I thought I blocked this hoe. Oh, Candace. Oh my God. I got to. Oh, Candace. 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 Oh, Candace. 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 I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to check today. That's what you was talking about. I thought I did. Don't listen. You want to come up here, girl? You want to come up here? I'm here for the people. I am so grateful for my supporters, for the listeners. You know why? Because even though we don't agree on everything, even if you are one sided, you should at least be open to different opinions. I feel like this page, Alter Ego Perspective with Bronx Girl, is going to do decent. I don't want to be caught in the middle of a target. So I feel like everyone that's coming in here asking questions, knowing you want a neutral platform, that we respect each other. We're going to grow together. Right? So listen, SK. So think is respectful to call me a hoe in your life knowing I'm a married woman. I don't have people in my life that don't know how to use their words. Listen, if you are taking it personally because I called you a hoe, I mean, you have said things to me. You have came in here. We have spoke on the phone. You know, we have had a decent conversation. So if I feel like, and that's to anyone that I may mingle with or get acquainted with behind the scenes, because I have things and I have visions to grow this channel, to grow it. And there's certain things that I have to put in place to grow this channel. Me and SK have chatted on the phone. We have exchanged, we have chatted on the phone. We have talked about personal things I'm not the type of person to, you know, talk about people personal things. So the last message you wrote me October 14th was like, fuck you, Bronx, you called me a hoe, and then you put a heart on it. You know expressed your dismay to me calling you a hoe. I called you a hoe because I feel like if we talking on the phone, I don't talk to any other body in this chat but Candace, right? And you sometimes, sporadically, occasionally. Okay? And I'm glad you said that, island girl. Thank you. You know why I call her a hoe? If you going against me in front of the ops, people may say, you are a hoe. If you are my friend and you going against me intentionally and deliberately, that's what you call a hoe, and I don't consider that a friend. Okay? If we don't listen, Candace is my mod, right? She has a channel of her own. We speak. But she has never gone against me. She may have said things that I'm like, oh, but not like SK, who's deliberately coming in here agitating me to get a reaction because she thinks she's the victim. You're not the victim. We're not going to play those victim games. Okay? You don't listen. Just because a hoe is someone which is you know what? Let's just sum it up. A hoe is a troll. How about that? Okay? I don't want to go back to what you said, right? But you are not on my. You're not. I don't feel like you are part. I'm not saying team. I just feel like you're going against me. This is not the first time you have done this. To have you did this, go against me. Okay. I don't like that at all. I want y'all to let me mute this real quick. Sorry.